Marc here for Ringside Intel, and it's time to take a look at one of our two big Elimination Chamber matches coming at you this Saturday at 5 a.m. Eastern from Perth, Australia. 5 a.m. is when I gotta get up to watch this women's Elimination Chamber match. I'm going to break down all the competitors for you. I do think this Elimination Chamber, more so than maybe any other in years past, has a very clear and obvious winner. But let's take a look at the competitors. First of all, we have Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton is just the hottest thing going in every single way. She has talent just to the nines. She is an unbelievable athlete, unbelievable wrestler, incredible promo. She has the look. She has everything. She is going to excel to superstardom, just not this year. She's not quite ready for that WrestleMania main event, although I do think she's going to have a pretty big match and still get a spotlight at WrestleMania. I'll talk about that in a minute. Moving on, we've got Bianca Belair. Bianca has headlined WrestleMania for 3 years in a row, had arguably one of the best matches at WrestleMania for 3 years in a row, is really the biggest superstar that they have. She has the reality show with Montez Ford. She has WrestleMania main eventer written all over her. She has it written in her bio and in her own history. You couldn't really ask for anyone better to win this match, almost. But it's not going to happen this year. I do think that she is going to split off and start a little feud with Tiffany, because that is the thing. I think the spotlight that Tiffany is going to get this year at WrestleMania. I think she's going to get a big match with Bianca, a match that really shows off her skills and helps her sort of launch on her own path that who knows where that'll go in years to come. But I think we're going to see a lot of WrestleMania main events from Tiffany Stratton. Again, just not this year, and Bianca just not this year either, although I think they can have a spectacular match together. Look for that to be set up in this chamber. Next, we have the returning Naomi. She had a great run in TNA before returning at the Royal Rumble. Gotta be honest, Naomi doesn't do a ton for me in the ring as far as a worker goes. She's mostly about her interest. I'm not saying she doesn't have her skills, but let's be honest, she's not about to come back and just immediately main event WrestleMania. Not going to happen, but she should be a fun and interesting part of this match, especially her entrance in the big stadium in Perth should be pretty fun to watch, but I don't see it in the cards for Naomi this year. Moving along to Raquel Gonzales, certainly a potential credible challenger for Rhea Ripley. She's got the size, she's got the look. Doesn't have a ton of heat behind her. Was able to garner some babyface reactions, but she certainly doesn't have the oomph. She doesn't have that rocket strapped to her for WrestleMania this year. If anything, I see her reforming her tag team with another competitor we're going to talk about here, Liv Morgan. Now, Liv Morgan is returning after what you might call a little sabbatical due to a police incident down here in my home state of Florida. But she's back. Storyline-wise, of course, she was taken out by Rhea Ripley. So she does actually have, as they laid out in this past week's Raw, she does actually have the built-in storyline reason to be the one to try to take out Rhea Ripley and end her reign. She has the storyline reason to get revenge. She has that really great babyface look and that great babyface ability to garner sympathy from the crowd due to her size, due to her little cuteness, and because she is a pretty fun worker to watch, I will say. I really think a Liv Rhea Ripley match is something that's in the cards and should be in the cards, but is it really a main event? Is it really a WrestleMania main event? Not quite, but you know what is? You know what is a WrestleMania main event? Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, because that's what we're getting, and I'm not trying to act like I'm Nostradamus here. They have pretty much been pounding it over our heads that it's going to be Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch. Becky has had a couple years off of being the top face for the women's division. That's kind of been more Bianca's role. She even turned heel to have this feud with Bianca, which helped propel Bianca to even greater heights a couple years ago. But now Becky is back as a top babyface, and this is a feud that has really, they've kept these two separated for a while. It is time to have this match happen. Becky is probably the best challenger, the most credible challenger to Rhea Ripley that she hasn't already faced, especially over on the Raw brand. That's the WrestleMania women's main event. It might even main event one of those nights. I'm not even sure. But I do think as far as Perth goes, one of the visuals we are going to see is Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, face-to-face in Perth. That's the image you're going to see over the next 4, 5, 6 weeks as we build up to WrestleMania. Becky Lynch has this one in the bag. Count on this one. this Saturday in Perth. My friends, we're going to be doing a lot of content, especially after WrestleMania and leading up to WrestleMania. I want to make sure you subscribe and ring that little notification bell on the YouTube channel here so you don't miss any of the great content coming at you from the team here at Ringside Intel.